Good morning, designers, and welcome to today's episode of Game of Rugs. We are going to look at today's daily and then not do it, and then we're going to go collect our daily reward and submit this elite challenge instead, and then we're going to go through scores. So if you're here for the voting and not for the scores, this episode will work out in the correct order for you. So this is today's daily, which is lovely. I mean, I'm sure it looks like tons of fun, and I'm sure I'm going to have a great time doing it. But what I actually just wanted to use this room to show you is that if you recently won this Lulu and George Aubrey sofa in a challenge, it was a prize recently, and you're like, well, that's weird. What goes with it? The answer is these chairs from CFC, and I know you're like, okay, well, listen, bitch, I'm not made of money. Yes, I know you're not made of money. Neither am I. They're $1,622, and they match perfectly in the room. So that was my happy discovery for the week, and I thought I'd share it with you. And honestly, it's probably the most valuable part of this episode. So you should go out and dig in a garden or get a cup of coffee, or if you're American, just roll around in your vaccines. Just roll around in your vaccination status. All right, so let us collect the daily reward. Okay, so now we have some keys, and we'll go back. And I think I really like this. Is it this one? Sorry, I'm looking for the one with the, no, not that one. That's terrible. That's embarrassing. Let's just pretend that never happened. We never saw that. We're not talking about it. I probably am not going to even submit it. It's this one, the series one, not the elite one. Frank, shut up. That's just children. Frank, don't be an asshole. It's the worst dog in the world. He was supposed to be dead 2 Christmases ago. I have regrets. Okay, so this one, I really like this room, and I don't expect it to score. Like, it's going to get over a 4. It's certainly not going to get a 5. I don't mind. I enjoyed it. I found it soothing. I would like to do better than this chair, though. Like, I'm not all about this chair. I do like the green. It's just I think we need a better green chair. So we're going to go borrow one from the neighbors. I think we need a green chair with some pattern is what I'm trying to say. So, like maybe that. Although that's quite tropical. And not necessarily. That is perfect. Okay, we're borrowing that from Laura. Thanks, Laura. I mean, we could keep looking to see if there's a better match, but I'm really happy with that chair. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Gosh, she owns a lot of green chairs. Okay, stop being so distracted, Serena. Alright, so we're gonna finish. We're gonna submit that design, and we need 5 keys. So we're gonna vote, and I need some coffee. Hold on. Wow, okay. Well, these rooms are the room on the top is really good except for the rug, and the room on the bottom is really good, and by really good I mean it's fine, except for the coffee table. So these rooms are equally deficient, and we're going to vote them so. I mean, I'm looking at these rooms and I don't care. Do you? Do you have feelings about these rooms? Like, I feel like a room you vote for should evoke some kind of feeling. I'm marginally less bored by the room on top. I don't know what's up with the terrible chairs, But okay, we're just going to vote for that. Can we vote for the room on the top on the basis that that person at least made an effort? It's like a not very good effort, but I mean, she had a vision and she went for it. And and we're just going to support that. Okay, here we go. Thank God. Rooms that are not terrible. The room on the top is good. And the room on the bottom has good design ideas, but this rug, you could do this rug or you could do this art. Both of them are really different, and each of them steers the room in a different direction. And when you have the art steering forward and the rug steering backward, what happens is the room is going absolutely nowhere, whereas this room on the top is superb. So we're going to vote for that. Good job. Well, apparently we agree with everybody. Everybody voted for that room. Yeah, room on the bottom is better but boring. Room on the top is... I'm going to vote them equal. Okay. Keys needed to enter design. 2. Okay. I guess the person on the bottom feels like the red, it's like the fire red floor decor goes with the pink rug and the pink wall art. Like there were just so many better choices to make for floor decor in that room. The person on top made the decision of no floor decor. And while I don't love this rug or this room, at least it's not weird and broken like the room on the bottom. I mean, I realize nearly everybody would vote for the room on the bottom. I, however, am voting for the room on the top, just out of orneriness. Okay. I'm voting for the room on the top. I hate that rug on the bottom. I know. You all love it. You all score really well with it. It's the best rug you can buy for money. I mean, like, I would cut that rug into pieces and scrub my toilet with it because that is how good that rug has been to me. Vote for the room on the top, I guess. Ooh. Like, instantly I want to vote for the room on the top, but I have to say, the room on the bottom is like my kind of room. It's very neutral and the it's got the art going on and the rug and the pattern with the rug and the ottoman, but I think overall the room on the top is... I'm voting for the row on the bottom. That's okay. You're allowed to fire me. You can fire me by never watching again. Ooh. Wow. The person on the top did such a good job with that room. The room on the bottom is fine, but it doesn't take any work. And the room on the top really does. And that person did a superb job matching all these. This is awesome. Good job. Wow. So that's a CFC sofa and a Kathy Kuo chair. And the artwork, look at the buffet table that was used. Everything in here is so carefully thought out. These choices are all superb. This room is a 5, and we are voting for it. Okay, hold on. That was a little commercial break while I blew my nose. Okay. So, yeah, let's send this room in. I think it's a nice room. I find it soothing and satisfying. I predict it will get a 4.46. Okay. Now let's do some results. I have a bunch of results because this weekend is really, really busy for me. I had a lot of things to take care of. So, of course, faced with that amount of responsibility, what I did yesterday was go back to bed. And I slept the whole day. And then I got up this morning to record Game of Rugs. And so I'm going to just spend the rest of the day in the ninth rung of hell. But that's okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know what everybody else was going to do for this room. You could have used either one of this week's limited editions, the Downtown Chic or the Skyline Sleek. I didn't like either bundle enough to buy them, although I have bought quite a bit of the art from the Downtown Chic because I love green. I'm not a fan so much of the Skyline Sleek, and there's so much of it in the store. So I don't know what other people did, but we can find out, Serena, because that's how this game works, right? Well, everybody else did a bunch of really boring shit. Ugh, I'm so disappointed. I mean, my score for me seems this is a nice job. Okay, this person did a good job. That's a lovely room. That is so beautifully put together. And, and she managed to use that ugly clock and make it look, somewhat classy in this room. Good for her. Um, but overall, I'm disappointed that given this room, everybody just went black and white, basically. And, maybe this art was too twee for this room, but I commend myself for embracing color on this canvas, is where I'm going. But 4.75 is a good score. I'm fine with that. Nepal. Fine. I hated this room. I didn't use a second piece of art on the left. And I also was really only here for the chandelier. Like, I give zero shits about this room. Are any of them nice? I mean, yeah. They're soothingly cohesive, and that's what the limited edition bundles give you. They sell you cohesion. So you have to work hard to fuck that up. Okay, I hate that. I also have like a problem with this like high-end room in Nepal, which it's fine. Nepal is very poor. Oh, okay. Well, I really loved this room. So fuck you, voters. This room was lovely. I mean, I thought it was cheerful and cohesive. I love this art. I will buy more of it before it goes away. I did struggle with whether to use a cream colored ottoman, a darker green ottoman, or this green ottoman. In the end, I went with this because it took up a lot of space in a weirdly oriented room. Everybody else went with browns. Okay. That's not very. I mean, okay, that is actually nicer than my room. They use the same furniture, though. All right. But, like, that's not pretty. That's just ugly. I'm really sorry. Manny fan, and I too like a manicure. I also am a fan of manicures. But I think this room is ugly. Congratulations on your 5. Clearly you knew what you were doing when I didn't. The grays of these chairs don't even go with that sofa. And okay, fine, whatever. Look, some days you win, some days you lose. I really liked this room. It didn't score as well as I would have hoped. What can you do? Frank, stop licking your toes. I hated this room, but I had all this stuff. and I was desperate to use this purple. I won these plants. Did I win all this? Yeah, the art, the plants, the table decor. It was all a level prize. So I was happy to use it. I didn't have to buy anything. The only thing I didn't have for this, I think it was an Elite, was the bench, and I borrowed it. So it was like money for free, plus you get rid of some stuff. 4.81 is a really good score. I'm not complaining. I just don't like the room, but that's fine. Cinematic. Again, I really liked this room. I don't know what they were looking for. I love this coffee table and this side table. Um, what? What? Like, what's wrong with it? Oh, I guess we all did the same thing. Okay. I guess sometimes it can happen. Everybody looks at a room and they're like, "Oh yes, let's embrace this design color scheme." And then I hate this lamp so much. And then and then you just end up choosing between a bunch of different lamps, bunch of different rooms that all look the same. I mean, I don't think I would have chosen this. Well, clearly I didn't. Okay. Anyway, this is how democracy works. The voters get to decide. I don't hate that. I hate that piece of art, but the rest of this room is nice. I really liked this. Anyway, 4.36. Do we win a prize? Yes, we won a brownstone thing, so that's fine. All right. Sleek Houston digs. Ooh! Yes, thank God. Somebody decided that green was okay. I do remember struggling about whether to use, you can't really see it, but but the ottoman in front of the coffee table at the very forefront is Tommy Bahama. The bottom is a natural weave, and the top is a very busy palm print, like palm leaves. And I really debated about whether to use that or use a green one or use a off-white one. And I went for the pattern, and I'm really, really, really pleased that it paid off. Like, no, 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 no. It's a beaut. Like, I really feel like the decor has to speak to the room set that's given to you. This is very nice. Love the rug. It's very gentle. I would have swapped the art around, but that's just me. You know, that room is fine. Also fine. It's not great. Anyway, I really, really am pleased with this 5. And I really enjoyed doing this room. I found it very satisfying to do. I was pleased with the results. So that's great. Oh my God, there are 2 of them. Oh, wow. I did this room 100% for love. I did a room to satisfy me. I fell in love with these chairs. They went with this couch. And I love the pattern of the ottoman. And I spent about 3 hours going back and forth between 3 different rugs. And I absolutely loved this rug. And it was one of those rooms that I sent in, and I was completely satisfied. And I had really enjoyed the time that I had spent decorating it. And I didn't care what the score was because I was so pleased with it and had gotten so much pleasure out of doing it. And here we are with a 5 for this room. I'm so curious what other people's rooms looked like because this room required 3 animal prints, so it was a little weird. Okay. Manless coffee is good. So so people use the lamp and the ottoman for animal prints. Oh, and that side table, in case you're wondering, also counts as an animal print. I don't know why. Um, okay, well, I'm increasingly proud of my 5. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, you know what? My 5 was the best 5. I mean, sometimes I get 5s, and like anybody who's watched this will be like, will know that I've watched, say that I've gotten 5s, and I've been like, well, that's a horror show. But really, I'm so proud of this room. I absolutely love it. This is great. Okay, well, that is a great note to end this episode of Design Game of Rugs. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you too were blessed with wonderful surprises in your scores this week. If you enjoyed this episode of Game of Rugs, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see future episodes of Game of Rugs, please feel free to become a subscriber. We would love to have you. Bye now.